So we were talking about the opportunity to earn something if you were to join this month. Curious of if somebody were to join new, what kind of support are they going to get from somewhere? What's that experience going to be like if somebody joins new?
Well, it's really Pampered Chef is really awesome in the sense that we have a really great program built in for people that are starting, so you can really follow along with that on your own pace through our online learning. But we also have conferences, and we have and then individual teams and organizations do trainings and stuff as well. So there's lots of opportunity to um, learn as much as you want and participate as much as you want.
Love it.
Yeah.
And earlier you were talking at the beginning, you mentioned that flexibility is a big part of why you do this. And I know you spend a decent amount of your time doing something else, not just what was that again?
Uh, I'm a forensic biologist, so I work in a lab.
I love that. I just want to make sure that everybody heard that. That's so cool. But what does that flexibility do for you in being able to do this alongside being a forensic biologist?
Um, the flexibility is incredible because um, you can do this kind of whenever you have the time to do it. And I feel like it's very amenable to people even who work full time, because you can work on your business a couple of hours in the evening or on the weekends, and you kind of decide. And like one of the things that, like when you join, the person who recruits you or your upline director or executive will work with you to figure out what your goals are, and then what that will look like in your life and how that will fit in. And so, yeah, there's lots of flexibility. And the thing is that it can also change. Like I know I had some health issues, and when I was pregnant, I was really sick. And I wasn't able to do as much with my Pampered Chef business, but that was okay. I was able to kind of take a break, take a step back, do what I needed to do, and then I was able to ramp things up when I was ready. So that's the other thing to keep in mind, is that like it can adapt to the circumstances you're in, and it doesn't always have to look the same.
Very cool. One more question that just came in that I do want to make sure we answer. Um, uh, Someone said, "Is cooking a passion? How did it become a passion for you, if it is a passion?" I'm curious how that, plays out with Pampered Chef. Is cooking passion?
I mean, I think it can be. I don't think it's necessary to be a great consultant. I don't think you need to be passionate about cooking to be a great consultant, because we have tools that are people who just need to cook, people who love cooking, people who hate cooking. We have tools for all of that. Um, I know for me personally, I'm not necessarily the most passionate cook, but I really love sharing ideas with people, and I really love sharing solutions with people. And so that's kind of where that's where my passion comes from, is just helping people find solutions for themselves and for myself too. Like I like to be able to get, I'm like fast cook. Like I don't want multiple million different things in my recipes. I want it to be quick and easily healthy, all those things. So that's me personally. But
I,
yeah.
I love that answer. I love that it's like, even if you don't think of yourself as a chef, if you're not like, no, actually, I don't have passion for that, there's still like you still got to eat, and
Yeah,
and so
that's the
you
thing.
if you can be a very practical chef
Hmm.
and a very simple chef, and
Yeah.
there's still lots of ways that you can be creative, make it your own. It's a really, really cool approach. So I love that you answered that question the way you did. That's really great. Last question of the night, and we're going to close here. Talked about flexibility, talked about, the products. Are there any added benefits or perks that you have found in doing this for, was it 16 years?
Yeah, 16 years. It's a long
Yeah.
time. Well, obviously, you make a lot of really good friends in that amount of time. You meet a lot of people, and it's not even necessarily people on the team. It's like meeting customers and meeting hosts. You really start to build relationships with people. And as adults, we know like it's not easy to meet people when we're adults, right? So it's a really cool way to get out in the world. So that's a really big perk for me. I also really love the trips. I love the
Mm.
free product. I love all of those fun things. We have really cool recognition as well. So all those things are really good. And I feel like for me personally, like I've developed more leadership skills and um, like business skills doing this business than I would have just doing my day job. So it's all things that you kind of learn, and I think it's really valuable. And I see it in my kids. Like my kids now are like they make their own lunches. They'll make an omelet, and they're only like 13 and 10. And so they've grown up their whole lives with Pampered Chef in their life. And so they're really good in the kitchen, and they're safe in the kitchen. and that's really cool too. So yeah.
That's amazing. I love that. Well, thank you, Mandy. This has been a delight. Really appreciate you sharing your time with us, your talent with us, and your leadership. So thank you for all you do. And if any of you are interested in learning more about being a consultant, go to our website at the Be a Consultant page, or talk to your consultant to learn more. And I want to invite you all to join us next week for something really, really special. This was special too. And we have a really cool event next week from our test kitchen with Sandy, and Pampered Chef founder and chairman Doris Christopher is going to be joining next week. It's going to be a ton of fun. She'll be showing us how to prep ingredients for a cozy chili and fresh salads. And if you join next week, you'll have the chance to be one of 25 giveaway winners. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Join us from the test kitchen next week. Register the same way you registered for tonight. Go do that again right now. So thanks again for joining us, everybody. We're going to sign off. I hope you stay warm out there, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.